Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Manchester United on the FM20 beta. We're not climbing the table as well as I would have thought. We've lost another game which dropped us right down, but we have been winning, but we're not climbing that table at all. And we're probably in the same position where Ollie is at this present moment in time. We're still back 2 games off total that United have played already this season. But however, we have got 17 points, but we still find ourselves in 9th position. Since our win at Wolves, we went on to beat Derby 3-0 in the Carabao Cup. Nice and easy. Rashford and Martial scoring. Chelsea was a different matter altogether. 2-0. Very, very disappointing. We just could not get into the groove or into any sort of form at all in that game. So we kind of folded very, very, very easily. Europa League, 6-0 against CFR. Rashford, 2 goals. Pereira, Martial with 2 goals. And then Fred off the bench coming on and scoring it as well. Watford, on the other hand, was another matter. 1-0. How they managed to get one back, we were coasting. Danny Welbeck, of all people, to come back and haunt us. Wow. I didn't know he actually went to Watford, but he did. And yes, 1-1. Very disappointing that one. But Fernandes did get on the score sheet, his first goal of the season as well. Brighton, we won 2-0. Martial and Rashford are once again. They're scoring heaps of goals at the moment. And then look at that, Ghent 7-1 at home. Rashford hat-trick. Pogba scoring, Martial, McTominay and Twanzebe scoring his first goal for the senior team as well. He did score earlier on in the game, but we had 2 goals disallowed, one being Twanzebe's as well. But today we have got Southampton. We drew this fixture at St Mary's 1-1 earlier on in the season in real life. We're going to try and do better. We want to go away there and come away with a win. We know it's always a tough place to go to, and then we've got Carabao Cup action as well with Crystal Palace, just a little bit different from the league. Wan-Bissaka to make his debut for England, and Sancho scoring his first goal for England as well. So that was really good news as well. So a couple of players on big form. Mata, who's out on loan at the moment at Porto, look at that form. 5 goals, 9 assists, 1 player of the match from 12 games. Was it a mistake loaning him out? Quite possibly. We might actually bring him back. We shall see. But out of all of them, I think he's the best one that's playing out on loan against Southampton. We're going to just run through the team. De Gea in goal, and Bissaka is out on the right. Twanzebe, Maguire and Shaw. We've got to McTominay. Fernandes is going to drop back. Pogba's slightly tired, so he's going to miss out on this game for the time being. We can bring him back. We've got Pereira in attacking midfielder, James and Sancho out on the wings, and then we've got Martial who's been banging them in as well. Marcus Rashford's got 10 goals this season already. He's injured. He's going to be out for 10 weeks. Hamstring. That is it's a pain. Quite literally a pain. But Martial, he scored 9 goals, so we have got players out there who are scoring. So let's submit this team. Let's get cracking on. Let's grab ourselves 3 points. Let's try and hoist our way up that table, because we're being left behind. Is that Charlie Adams? He's scored 5 goals already. Wow. We're going to leave it on, I think it was TV. I quite liked it, watching it from the games we've played. So we're going to hang on to that for the time being, unless anybody has any preferences how they want to watch it. Looks a bit too far away at the moment, but it is a nice view. You can see the whole pitch. Well, I'll say the whole pitch. You can see the area that we're playing in, or at least the half. Throw in for Bertrand into Redmond. We do win it by Wan-Bissaka. He's playing ever so well. Sancho has a go, just over the bar once again. Did he have a header go over the bar as well? Watford are top of the table, would you believe? 22 points, 6 wins from 10, 4 drawn. They haven't lost a game yet. Same with Man City, but they are drawing an awful lot. A win could just push us straight up there, really. Joint second at least anyway. We're on the attack once again. We're not getting many attacks in this game though, but when we are, we do create the chances, but we don't seem to be putting them away. Pereira to Fernandes. Fernandes is just playing back a little bit, but I might bring Fred on, put Fernandes, push him up. But again, another header goes over the bar. 4 on target out of 13. Do this for the fans. Let's start the second half and let's go. I'm going to shout at them as well and demand a little bit more. Right, corner ball. Fernandes puts it in. Nobody on it though. Sanchez on the edge of the box. Plays it outside back to Fernandez, who plays it to Nzibi. Could do. Oh, he's just lost the ball. And they're running away with it. He's playing offside. He's offside. Charlie Adams is offside, but it doesn't matter. We have the ball. I can stand there screaming at the screen all day long. That was offside, and he should have been pulled up for it, but we do have the ball. Playing it out down the left. Shaw's gone for a run. Fernandez finds Shaw. Shaw back to Fernandez. Inside to Andreas Pereira, and he just slams it in. And wow, these attacking midfielders are scoring goals like there's no tomorrow. And Fernandez was scoring like that in pre-season. He hasn't really. He's only got the one goal this season so far. But Pereira, that's his second goal, and that's a very, very good goal. 20 yards, 18 yards. It's well worth the see again. We've moved into 4th position with that goal. Goal difference isn't great either. 5 goal difference. We do concede an awful lot of goals though. Right, I'm going to pause it. Pereira, you're playing well, so I'm going to leave you where you are. Fred, you can come in, and we're going to rest Fernandez. Sancho and James can switch around, and I'm going to bring Chong in. Chong played quite well in the last game as well. Divine I want to bring in as well, or utilise a bit more, but I really want to bring Brandon Williams back in. If we can get him back off loan, we're going to do it, and then move Divine back into the under 23s, where he should really be playing and developing, but he's deputised very, very well. He probably won't like going back down there. But playing around on the edge of the box. Chong not quite controlling it though. But we do win it back though. Shaw has it back into James. James plays out to Shaw. This should be a cross back into the box. So clearly not. And Pereira wasn't the best of shots though, it must be said. Tonzibi's looking a little bit nervous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take him off. And I'm going to bring in Lindelof. Just a straightforward swap. Do have a tendency to concede late goals. Masaka wins it. Wow, he's just a beast, that right back. Him and Delat are playing really well between the pair of them at that position, and it's nice to have a player that we can just rely on, which makes a change. James running forward, he gets checked, but Shaw has it back, and loose ball to Adams, and here they come. Last couple of minutes of the game. Can we just hold them up? Oh, that's beautiful. Well played by Bazaka and Chong, the pair of them. And that's a bad ball. Bad ball. Danzo plays it forward. And there we go. It's Bertrand's there. I bet Adams is in that box, which he doesn't find, thankfully. But he's going to have another go, though. Far side, Redmond. And long. 88th minute goal, and again we concede another late goal. Game that we should have clearly won, and the frustration is starting to show. Really is starting to show. I'm getting really frustrated now. That is absolutely poor defending. Can we just attack for the last minute or so? Nothing's really going to happen, is it? 1-1. Southampton 1, United 1. Poor effort. Look at that, 27. We've been well and truly FM'd. So we come away with a draw like Ollie did. And I think we were winning in that game as well, were we? Disappointed. I'm just going to get a little bit mad at them. That wasn't good enough. They're the sort of games we should be winning, especially from that position. That lands us in 9th position at the moment, and still Arsenal have to play. Lampard was spotted there. He's keeping an eye on Martial. You're not having him. Carabao Cup action coming up next. We'll see you guys in a few seconds, and hopefully get back to winning ways. With the disappointment of Southampton, we're going to move along to Crystal Palace and Carabao Cup quarter final. We're at home, so we would expect to win this one. You'd think. There's going to be a couple of changes with it being the Carabao. Romero is in goal. Dalot and Divine comes in. Lindelof as well, going to play alongside Maguire. So we're going to have two experienced centre backs with the two young uns. Pogba and Fred in the centre. We've got Fernandez, Sancho and James. I want to get into a bit of a rhythm so we can start winning. We can bring Pereira on, we can bring Chong on, that's not going to be a problem as well. Martial is going to continue up front. We've lost Rashford, we've got nobody else. So I think the need for another striker is possibly needed, or we just hoist Greenwood back. But I'd rather him stay out at loan at the moment. Zaha is their lone striker, 5 from 12. That is quite good. And Mayer, what's this? Star player, 4 assists. Okay, that's nice. Right, changing rooms. Ask the team to do this for the fans. They're they're listening. Then again, they're not over enthralled by it all, are they? As we kick off, we're in the red shirts. The stadium is jumping. Seems to be an awful lot of empty seats there, unless they're not wearing red. Camouflaging himself against the seating area. Playing it around nicely. Divine back to Pogba. Fred. We're pushing it up. James on the right hand side. Delap just slams it in. Sancho just over the bar, and that seems to be the norm at the moment. Palace come at us again. Arnold to Milojevic. Sacco. Kirby. Jevic, I'm going to call him instead. Saka plays it all the way back. Martial's bearing down on it. Well, not quite getting there though. And Delap just wins the header there. We're not doing pretty well. We're just going to go balanced for a bit. And Sahara's in and got... Wow, he's just blasted it over. There's a small contingent of Crystal Palace fans there in the corner. We've let them have a little bit of the ground, which is awfully nice of us, isn't it, don't you think? We don't want this to go to penalties. Everton and Liverpool are both winning. 2-0 as well, both by the same score. Both at home as well. So I bet it's fun up there in Merseyside. But James plays out to Sancho. Sancho doesn't quite get there. Fernandes not been in the game. Being very, very quiet. We may have to just drop him for a few games maybe, so he can pick up. Pereira's playing really well. He may come on yet though, James. Down the line to Delap. Not an awful lot to run at though, James. Come on, give him some to run at then. We're playing it into feet, which is nice play. Oh, there we go. Martial just sticks a foot out. His 10th of the season. We're 1-0 up and it's easy as you like. It's a fantastic ball in. And Martial just sticks a foot out, I think. Unless he dived head for it, but I don't think he did. James with the cross. And yeah, sticks a foot out. Lovely play. Gets in front of his man. And we're 1-0 and we could be going to the next round with any luck. We need another goal. We're looking at it again. He's well onside. Well onside. We'll skip past this. We don't see this again. We're not seeing an awful lot of VAR this season, which hopefully is another improvement. And maybe they're looking at the background like they do when they offer penalties and stuff like that. So we don't know. 1-0. 65% possession. Arsenal beating Leeds. Southampton losing to Everton. So they did get one back. Liverpool 2-0 up. Start the second half then. Ramirez deputised quite well when he's been playing in goal. We want to give him some game time as well. We want to alternate our team and keeping everybody fit. That is the name of the game this season because of how small our squad is. I don't think there's much of a change really I want to make. Fernandes is very, very quiet. Why are you quiet? Let's put you on attack. See if you can put your attack. James and Sancho, we're going to swap you around. See if we can confuse them a little bit. Tomine can come on. Pereira come on for Fernandes. He's been very quiet. Divine or Divine, not sure how you pronounce it. Divine into Andreas Pereira. Lindelof. Okay, Sancho there. This is good. Nice football. We're stretching them. We're playing the ball full width of the pitch, which is even better. Pogba does have the ball. He's been quiet as well, but he has controlled that. And that's a. Oh, I was going to say it is a bad ball. But we do. Sancho does win it back though. Well done, McTominay. He kind of. I don't know what he was doing there, to be honest. Oh, Lindelof wins it back now. Pereira finds Sancho. On your bike, son. In on goal. Martial. Open goal. No. Open goal. The goalkeeper was there. He was all in green. I couldn't see it. 56,000 at Old Trafford for a Carabao Cup. It's more than I expected, I guess. It's like watching Sunday League. It's not the best, is it, really? I'm going to shout at them and say, well, what can I say? Show some passion. And we're going to go a little bit positive as well. Playing balance. Oh, no. Zaha in on goal once again. 1-1. 1-1. Oh, dear. Zaha gets his 6th of the season. We could be heading to penalties, and once again we fail to capitalise on the amount of chances that we have had, although we haven't had that many. When you look at it, 11 with 4 on target, but Palace 9 with 5 on target, including this goal. It's heading to penalties, I believe, which isn't going to be great, is it? Unless we get a goal here. Pereira heads it on to nobody in particular. Saka just pick it up though. Martial intercepts it though. Pogba out wide to James. Is there a winner in here somewhere? Cross comes in. This is it. This is Come on! I don't think I've ever been excited about qualifying through the Carabao Cup, but it is a goal. It is in the 86th minute. We may have got ourselves out of jail here. The Crystal Palace fans in that section are not happy. I think they're just dumbstruck, but James plays a beautiful ball in. And header against the bar, but Andreas is first to react to his own header. And we'll accept it into the hat for the next round. Don't see anything wrong with it. No, there's nothing wrong with it. Come on, full time into the hat for the next round. Wonderful stuff. We'll just keep this winning run going. Mayer, oh, don't be silly now. We still haven't played. Here's me acting like we've won it already. Oh, Romero, what have you done there? Wow, Romero nearly there. Nearly messed it up for us there, Kelly, there on the ball. Oh, we intercept Sancho. Go on, son. Keep running. Into the mid. He's just been brought down. Flanagan's just brought him down. That's a sending off. Sent off. It's got to go. No, yellow card. You're having a laugh. He brought him down when he's running in on goal. All ready to pass it. And that's a bad ball. Once again. Playing Lapsy Daisy. This is like watching the United now. Side netting. Why did he not cross that? See, this is more what we're seeing now. No crosses. We're just getting into the side netting. But we've escaped it. We were lucky. 60% possession. Not great. Good performance. Lie, I guess. I don't think we can do anything more than that. Arsenal win 2-0. Everton win 4-2 against Southampton. Liverpool 2-1. Preston did fight back in that one. Lukaku close to triggering a clause there. If triggered, Inter will play United 450,000. Okay, thank you. What we're going to do, we're going to come back to the Carabao Cup quarter final, and then we're going to play Manchester City, see where we're at that point. So all these games really you would expect us to win, but unlike the actual team, they don't seem to be playing to script. So if you enjoy that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe, and until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.